So this is a part two. We started with building the take profit limit order book using the Uniswap hook. In the meantime, if you need to know, of course, this is some of you might be in between. If you would like to know what you need to know, understanding the thing we're gonna do in this camp, the things we're gonna do in this session, to share with you a link. Do anything right now. You can just spend after the session and just go and understand the mathematics behind it. Just trying to get dev setup ready. What we are, I'll just talk about it when my dev setup is getting ready. Here we started with the take profit limit order book, and done so far is we have implemented the read which you need as plus the function through which you can place it. So take profit when you are just putting order. You have got some token and you want to sell for another token. So when you do that, it will added here, and as a result you will be getting this is going to mint an ERC1155 token. We call it as the semi fungible token. We're gonna use for that. So this is what we have done so far. We have calculated the tick. This means they are like, you think of line, you have got some numbers on either side of zeros, so each number represents a price, right? So we'll be getting that tick and the position ID, and for that when you are placing the order you will have to specify the tick to sell. So looks like the day is getting ready, right? Is go here and I'm gonna share my VS. Before I start, I some few more assumptions. If we can just go here, and some of the assumptions that we're gonna here is we are really going to be concerned about the gas we have got some more chains right now. Well, so gas cost can, but if you are have to build it on Ethereum, then of course you'll have to we are not going to consider all those cases. So which means that Bob is going to be the one. Bob is the user basically, to be the one paying the gas to execute Alice order in this example. Then of course, like when you are swapping, you don't know like this will be fulfilled, right? So it might happen that your transaction may hit the block gas limit. So we are not going to limit how many we execute of a shift. Okay. Page, right? So when you are placing an order and specify, like if you have used the DAXs, find that they are having a default value of slippage, and specify if you are an advanced user. But here in this case, we're gonna ignore the requirements for the placed order, which means Alice is her ideally she set some sort of slip the order is executed, you're not going to get the amount that you are envisioning at. So you need to specify some sort of, minimum token be to get back. Okay, so slippage, no. Apart from that, we are not going to support pools that have beat token. Of course, if you want, you can tweak this a bit, support that as well as one of the currencies. So we only support ERC2 pools. All right. So these are some of the assumptions we worked on. We worked on this place order. Now we are going to work on order on cancel order. So you can place the order, cancel the order. Order, you definitely need to have the key. The pool key is unique, identity through which you can install. Okay, I'm just gonna install the extension so that I can format it. And yeah, here you go. So now my formatter is working. You need to say that the okay, it's still all right. So we identify the tick, and yeah, just for your convenience to give you the link from which I'm starting, from which I'm resuming. Sorry. Yeah. So cancel by sale, mostly like everything that you specify. Placing order, and okay. So what we have to do is we want to get the low actually usable tick. For the way we're gonna get it, we have a read function lower usable tick to sell it. And the key need amount for one key. Okay, then we need ticks. All right. I'm just gonna go and get my forge running. Okay, so install and get to the tick one. When it is true, means that you are swapping. False, you are swapping 1 for 0. That's what it means. Cover that in our so we also bad actors, so we just say check how many name tokens they have for the position. Just say position tokens. So this is going to be the ERC11. So we are ID as the token ID. An ID every time it is going to be unique because of the tick and what is swap, right? So tokens, if position tokens is less than amount to cancel, we just want to make not canceling the amount which don't have it, and not so this is a custom error which is available in Solidity now. All right. Amount cancel worth of from so here's key dot pending. So let's create a ping of pending orders. Okay, so this pending order to be for the pool is tick tell it what is the direction. So it's going to be 0 for 1, and then amount. Okay, so the way it looks like ID, then tick to sell it, for 1, and then we have got the map here. Okay, so now we are going this position which for this particular. So the next is the first is key, then comes the tick, tick, then the 0 for 1, and so that needs to be moved from the basically when you say about canceling the order, you are basically modifying amount um, that you want to just not. Next is we will also have claim token total and just burn NFT is their share, so burn their share, claim to supply the NFT ID where we are keep all the amount of the order to sell claims claim supply. And okay, so once we update their amount in the total supply, next is we'll have to, and it requires when how much NFT you want to and then their sell token was transferred to this contract with whatever. Yeah, so next is what you can do is you can them their input token, right? So currency token that needs is going to be based on for 1, so key dot 0 if for 1 is true, otherwise it is key dot 1, right? So yeah, there are two tokens in a pool always. First token is 0 and second is spike, right? So of course 100 ERC20 call transfer to master.sender. It needs to be transferred equals amount. All right, just need to see compile or we are having any warning. Yeah, so the order is full, all the placeholder is fulfilling all the right. So pending is the last time we forgot to add pending order here. Create a pending order. Yeah, because what's going to happen is if you will come and cancel the your subtract, it's going to throw an error of underflow, right? So you can just use this and input amount Okay. All right. Now there is one way through you can discourage a user to cancel an order, charging the fees, right? When you'll be transferring the token, take some cut from this token, maybe as a hook developer. Anyway, just think of you can place the limit. So you can place an order if you have a change of mind or if you need to the order, you can cancel. So cancel is not just for canceling, and cancel or modify. Okay. So and this can create order, execution functions. All right. We will also need a function to redeem here, but yeah, I mean, let's first start development, which is after. All right, so this place. So it's going to loop, as I said. In loop have this as true. Try more, and so yeah, try to execute order. Yeah, so we'll have to make it true. And we need to also capture the value. Current value we called here in terms of Uniswap. So what we're gonna keep this in as possible. So we will be calling try identified by key, which means it's 041 or 140. I mean, if 041 is true, 140. That's how it works. And try executing orders, which means that get the value here. If there are others, it will be like true. If not, it will become false. The moment it's false, the break. And after swap function is executing, this is our. So yeah, we'll be building this. And okay, so what is going to happen here? We'll be trying to execute the pending for this pool. Try more is true. We successfully find executed an order which did tick value, and therefore gain revenue. Tick range is a tick of the pool after executing the order was what will happen to tick after will be same as current tick and will be returned as false, right? Okay, what we're gonna do is we need to capture the newest, which is value. So where we're gonna get the last pool ID and it equal. So okay, key then params. Yeah, this is going to be params. Right, and yeah, we don't need to. We have to write it down. And yeah, so we have to now the function that we. Okay. here we gonna this and try executing orders. We need the okay, there is okay. We need a pull key and then execute internal returns and what is the new value. Okay, this read it from the pool manager. So in Uniswap V4 there is always a contract where uh, well, it's a basically process if you know make swaps right with Uniswap V4 and or when we'll be writing that. So pool manager, you know, through which you can read. So you can just go and play V4. V4 core SRC pool manager get slot 0. We are inheriting so piece non-delegate call ext s load. Yeah, get slot pool manager. Okay, we not initial pool manager. That's the problem. It gets initialized in and our base hook is here. Okay, anyway, so in order all right okay, so let's grab pool manager. Okay, yes, it's on the manager, then this library, right? So state for why it's using okay. So we found that the state library is right here inside V4 core. So I'm just going to copy it and tweak it a bit. If you go ahead and look in library, state library ID, and through which you'll be able to get. So we might not have time for the question and answer. And if you have them, you can just on my Twitter. I'm just going to share it with you. Right. Okay. Also have to get the last tick, which we grab it from our mapping, which we are keeping track of. So key dot t. So you know, if we have tick and its current tick is greater than or case has guessed already and in that case less than expand more if the taking is price has that's what it we should check. We have to zero or in a or that have zero to be true. If we talk about case means that as in what it means is people got uh, zero G. Yeah. People bought token by one of zeros increase going up, right? So if I had to give you an example, and are buying it for USDC, causing increase. If any orders looking to, so I ticks last tick to current tick. We need to any order to sell the price that each case where current tick is we'll have to check both because the profit both the cases depending on which token the user action the user wants to, right? You might be running out, but yeah, so what's gonna happen here when the last tick is greater than the current tick or current last tick, so that's the case. Tick has gone bought token 1 by selling token 0. It means that token 1 price has increased. So if we talk about USDC pool, people are selling it for USDC, causing increase because the supply of ETH is increase. We should check others. So we should, if we have any looking to sell when we want loop through token 0. When the price is going low, we'll have to loop through all who would like to sell. At which ticks current last tick, which means that we have orders to buy at new price that it now is okay. Yeah, so this branches is going to identify if any of the order needs to be executed, and once they have identified the be executed, it will be called execute order function. Is also going to be internal, but it will be called from so this is filtering logic. We identify the order being filtered, we will ask execute the order, user can the order and then redeem it from here. Around it, like you can build orders which are pending, which are, or you can the user via some decentralized protocols like push protocol to notify that they're all being done by integrating this guy with the protocol, right? Yeah. So okay. So running out of the time. If I gonna start developing this guy, just gonna stop here and uh, we'll be writing the logic for executing the order. Redeem function. If we'll have the time, then we will be writing the test for that we have written so far. All right. Okay. So as we have like 3 minutes, if you want to ask any. All right. Cool. And more about the fundamentals of Solidity DeFi protocols, you can joining this bootcamp. All right. Have a good one. Bye.